Hi, everyone. My name is Pamela Height. I'm, let's say, at first, when my two sons was taken from me, Jermaine Height, and my youngest son, Yaquin English, was 17 years old. My oldest son was 32 years old, and he was stabbed. So I call everything right now senseless violence, because it's no matter how our children was murdered, there's no way, no how that I would ever think that I would be in those shoes. And I know by me sitting here that everybody in here had welcomed me like MJE. They got a mix. You know, had to rhyme with that. I didn't want to put the other part because I know we live. So I'm going to leave that alone, but y'all already know what I'm saying. But just to say thank you to all the Chicago, Connecticut, everyone that's here, the seniors. I am family support assistant for the God Squad in Brooklyn, 67 Clergy Council. At our organization, we have called Families for Safe Cities. We sit down, we talk to families, we, listen. It's good to have that listening ear, because the more you listen, the more you understand. And if you don't listen, then you talking for yourself and not letting them understand what pain is about. So I use my pain as my purpose to keep on going forward, because I was so angry. And I still have that little bit in me, believe me, but I use it to the knowledge of going with the families to court, and making sure what they went through, that I have been there. I've been there, done that, and I'm going to be there for them all the way through. So if you need me to go to court with you in Albany, you just have to call my our CEO, Pastor Straker, because he's going to tell you, he's going to pray for you, he's going to pray for the family, and he's going to let you know, yes, I will let Pamela Height come out there and see you. It'll be me and Sherman Chambers, where she's sitting over there. And she's also our lead for, let me get it right, victim services. We also have a program called MAV, which is Partners Against the Hate. We also have a youth, it's Flatbush Leadership Academy, which we have a director. Her name is Ezra Peen. She is amazing. When I say she can deal with the youth, you would never think that she's older. She's young, and she makes sure her youth is together. And to keep them off the streets, we have the reentry program, which in Kosi, he does spoken word. He's been there. He's been away for a good while, came back out, and let the youth know what it means to be inside, how it feels to be inside, and where you don't want to be is inside. So with the Flatbush Leadership Academy and the Next Gen program, they get a stipend, so we keep them off the street. So it might not be that much, but they happy to have that money. And it's a check, and it's in their name. And not with the programs, the workshops that they have. We have Stop the Bleeding. We do a lot of things. So all of us that do that groundwork, keep continuing to do the groundwork, because nobody else is going to do it but us. So if we keep continuing to strive for the best for our sons, for our children, for our daughters, for our families, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Even if we take all states, we're going to continue to keep on blessing all states, that we're going to be there for them. Because it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm in Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. I'm there. My telephone number, 718, blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to give you that number afterwards because they on live and somebody might call me and I don't know who you are. Because you wasn't at MG conference, you shouldn't have my number. Unless I gave it to you in inbox on Facebook. But I just want to tell y'all, I want to thank Amanda for her emails. Because she been emailing me, and we've been emailing and emailing and emailing and emailing, emailing and emailing and emailing. But she made sure I did what I had to do. I love going to different places. I'm the type of person that do not like to sit in the office because I learn more being out of the office. And when I learn from other mothers and other families. What I don't know, I learn from you. What you don't know, you'll learn from me. That's why we have our left foot and our right foot. Because we walk in that journey. And every step that Annette did yesterday, she didn't even realize she was walking her steps. I learned from Natasha and her storytelling. You know, I get names wrong, and I don't want to say the names wrong, but the storytelling was one thing I picked first. The yoga, I really had first. I had to go into the room, and it was freezing. I said, oh, my God, my knees. You know, I have to give a little smile and make you laugh because that's what we need to have. Because if we don't smile, my sons will tell me right now, Ma, why you not smiling? I don't know what's the smile about. But I get my dancing, I play football, I play basketball. I miss those things. So as soon as I started coming out and doing the things that I needed to do, I got back into doing and I'm going to get back into my praise dancing as well. So I wanted to just say this. I have been around so many mothers. I wrote down so many names, but I just wanted y'all to hear it. Let me put my glasses on. For everyone that I have been, these are all the deceased children names and mothers and families that I have been around. Ethan Zachary Holder, George Joel Moore, Tajay Dobson, Tevin Samuel, Kamara McKay, Yaquin, Jermaine, my two sons, Isaiah Joseph, Robert McLeod, Tyreek Borrow, Myron Moores, Kadeem Anderson, Carlos Lopez, Jaden Turnage, Keon Jackson, Akil Christopher, Warren McLean, Shaheem McLean, Lionel McLean, Enos Thomas, Tiara Brown, Kareem Irvin, Jamal Singletary, Filson Andrews, James Lavelle Halsey, Storm Hughes, Sherman Craigwell, Kerman Craigwell, Jerry Crenchlow, Rohan Levy, Justin Hackley, Elijah Noel, Christian Cabret, Darrell Lynch, Andre Sanders, Tyler Colby Nichols, Makai Buchanan, Nicholas O. Isaac, Melquan Jatel Anderson, DeAndre Matthews, Eleanor Bernard, Sierra Glenn, Cameron McKay, Caden Lewin, and I can continue all the children's names and the families that I have been dealing with have been 50 or more. And the thing about it is, I'm still walking for them. And I'm going to keep continuing to walk with them. My youngest son, Yaquin English, was killed in Coney Island 3144 Bayview. I had just lived there for just 6 months because of an incident happened at another apartment where it was illegal. And at that point, it was a fire. So you know American Red Cross had to come and help you stay somewhere for now. My son was a person that played basketball, football, dance, comedian, just like me. So everything that was in them, my sons, for him to get gunned down, I can count the shots and I can count the shells that was on the floor. I even know the number signs. My son was killed, was murdered, and the bullets, it was 10 of them. It was more, he emptied the shells and everything. But the thing about it is, I didn't know that this would be my son. My oldest son was going to a friend's house, and they was going to go play game night. He got caught up into a situation that it was supposed to be going to a game night, and they paid $2,000 in Troy, New York, to have my son stabbed. My son left me 4 grandchildren. I only get to see my 2 well, now I only get to see 1. I went to Troy, and I was going back and forth. They had told me I couldn't even sit down with my grandson. I had to sit down with him as a friend and not say that I'm his grandmother. I'm not going to sit there and let someone else go through pain of knowing that his grandmother is sitting right in front of him and say, I'm your friend. And this is what the court system was doing to me. So going back, that was a trigger. I kept going back, and until this day, I still didn't get to see my grandson. And he's about 16 years old now. The last time I got to see my grandson, he was only 2. I get to see my granddaughter. She's 14. She's playing soccer. She's running track. My oldest daughter is, my youngest daughter is 32 years old now. I had to get her from a place that I didn't realize that she was so much with me that it took her this time for me to really say, you need to get your own for you. You've been under me so much that she been hearing my tears. That all she do is come in the house, lock the door, shut the door, go to work, lock the door, shut the door. I got tired of holding so much pain and so much chip on my shoulder that when I hear other families' stories, like the young lady in the back, for her to be standing right there 17 times, that's love, that's life, I give it to you. I'm so blessed to be around everyone in this room. Y'all just don't understand that y'all keep me moving. The stories keep us moving. Because if we don't use our stories and let everybody know this is not just pain, this is real pain. And we're going to make sure this pain be used as our purpose as united as one.
Pamela. Thank you, Pamela.
You're welcome.
What you need?